welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, it has been a hot minute since I have released a video. So before I get back on this regular scheduled program, I wanted to chat with you guys, let you know what has been going on, the craziness that has been going on in my life, talk a little bit about 2018 in retrospective. It has been a crazy, insane, bananas year for me. Those of you who are subscribed, who have followed my channel for a while, all of the ups and downs that 2018 brought into my life. And I wanted to chat with you guys and let you know what's going on, what the plans are, how I'm feeling about YouTube and social media in general. Do I have plans for my channel? I had people message me, Erica, did you quit YouTube? Are you not going to release anymore? What is going on? So for those of you who messaged me, I really appreciate it. I've been gone, I think, for about a month or so. I also actually took a break from Instagram for about a month in December, just because things have been so crazy, guys. Well, first of all, you probably are noticing the different background behind me. That's because I'm in my new house. Woohoo! I'm so excited. This right here is my dream kitchen. This house is really my dream house. I mean, better than this for me only if I move to like a multi-million-dollar mansion, because like this house checks all the boxes on a dream home for me. So let's start talking a little bit about why I have been gone, why I haven't released in a while. So you guys know I have been moving, so that was the primary reason as to why I had to take a break from YouTube. I moved from Boston to Florida, so I'm living in Orlando now. The move is final. We built a house from scratch. So what happened was the house was supposed to be ready in August 2018, and it was so delayed, guys, that we ended up moving the week before Christmas. So we were living in an Airbnb in a really crazy situation. We did not have a lot of options on where to live for our Airbnb because we have two pets, right? We have a dog and a cat. And when we were looking for places to live and hotels and things like that, most of them do not accept pets, period. And the ones that do accept pets accept one, not two. So it was very slim pickings in terms of places that accepted two pets. And we were in a very small place, really tough, and we thought we were going to be there for like 3 weeks, and we ended up staying there for 6 months, okay, with all of our stuff in storage. I was living out of one suitcase. You guys know my husband, Scott Herman, has a big YouTube fitness channel. He was having a real tough time filming his fitness videos. We did not have his studio because in Boston he had his private studio to film all of his workouts. It was really challenging. And then on top of it all, we were in a really tiny place, and I have a real job as an engineer, right? And I work from home. So in this tiny little place, I'm trying to work all day, take my meetings. Scott is trying to film for his fitness channel, for his gaming channel. Crystal, my daughter, is trying to film. We are all up each other's ass. It was so stressful, guys. So that ordeal is finally over, but our move in December was really challenging because we had stuff stored in 4 different storage units in 4 different places, okay? So it wasn't like doing one move. It was going to one storage place, loading a food truck, and then coming to the house, unloading that truck, then the next day go to a different storage place. So I seriously did not have time to film. It was really freaking insanity. And on top of that, guys, I kind of wanted like a sanity break from social media as well. So the move was the prime reason. I literally barely was able to keep up with my real job, and then dealing with closing on a house, paperwork for the bank, moving, organizing all of that, so you guys know it's super challenging, right? And then on top of that, I think 2018 was really stressful for me, and social media was a huge part of that. Social media puts a lot of pressure on you, and I think without you realizing, it kind of creeps up and creeps up and creeps, and then when you realize you are engulfed in this social media sea of obligations, and you feel like you have to post things every day, and you have to go to Instagram and post a photo every day and post stories and release videos on YouTube. And I was in a role, guys, where I was getting ready every day, doing my hair, doing my makeup, dressing up, so I could go take a flipping picture for Instagram. And then you do all of that and you take a photo, and then it's time to do it again, because that's just good for one day, right? And then people say if you don't post every day, you are out of the algorithm and your photo doesn't get shown as much. So I was engulfed in this ridiculousness, okay, that is freaking social media today. And that was creating enormous pressure for me, because man, think about my job as an engineer is very high stress, super high responsibility. So in my job, I am responsible for certain activities for all of the country of Mexico, all of Canada, and most of the United States. So I have a job that is insane in terms of responsibility and stress. And then you add all this foolishness from all this foolishness from social media, and it becomes unbearable, you know. And I was really neglecting my family. I feel like I was neglecting my husband, and my world was freaking social media, you know. And I felt like, you know what, I just need to break this freaking chain, and I need to take some time off and reprioritize my life and evaluate the things that are really important to me, that are paying off, you know, that matter to me, that bring some type of benefit into my life. So I took an entire month off from Instagram, and it was really tough at first because you feel kind of disconnected. The main reason why I'm on Instagram is because I want to connect with people that love fashion, right? So I'm an engineer during the day. Believe me, peeps at my job couldn't give a shit less about fashion and Chanel and Louis Vuitton. So I started my social media to meet people, and I have met a lot of people, a lot of wonderful people that have become my friends, and interacting with them is a lot of fun, you know, see what they are up to. So missing that component from Instagram was super hard. But as the days went by, and I felt like, dude, I really don't need to be doing all this crap to be happy and to survive and to be relevant. I don't need to be, every time I go to the grocery store, I freaking do full hair, full makeup, ridiculous outfit, and then I go grocery shopping looking like a clown, okay? Because I'm dressed in all high fashion for Instagram photos, you know? And it was, guys, I cannot tell you how much relief I felt. My health has improved. You know, stress is your number one enemy for your health. I was having all of these horrible symptoms. I was having a tough time sleeping. I couldn't focus. And taking this time off was, I don't know, was like I needed it. You know, it's all I can say. I just needed it for my well-being. I wanted to focus on my well-being, focus on my family. I see all of these women going freaking crazy with Instagram. It's so funny, you know, because I read a meme the other recently, and it's talking exactly about that, you neglecting everything around you and just paying attention to your phone. I was like, man, I'm not giving my family enough attention. I'm not spending enough quality time with my daughter. I'm not paying attention to my man, you know? And have you guys seen my man? Have you seen my husband? My husband is hot as hell. If I don't give that man attention, believe me, there are plenty of hoes out there that will. I'm not even kidding you. So if you are on this social media groove, girls, stay woke, okay? Boys too, stay woke, because if you are not paying attention to the people that matter in your life, they will find people that will. And good relationships and a good marriage, it takes work. And when somebody feels neglected, and when somebody feels like they are not being fulfilled, that's when things start to fall apart and you start looking around. And I've been on a failed marriage before, so I know exactly what that's all about. So I decided that, man, I want to invest more time in my relationship. I want to make my man happy. I got to keep that man busy. I want to hang out with my daughter. My daughter is leaving for college soon. And these are like my last couple good years with her before she's gone, you know? So I want to build those memories, guys. So that was also part of me taking off, was like, hey, time out, reset, and let's evaluate the things that are really important in life. And at the end of the day, guys, I mean, let's real talk over here, okay? People make their life look really amazing and looking really glamorous on Instagram, and they're getting this free product, and they're doing this and doing that. Guys, it is not that cool, okay? I'm gonna tell you, like, from the inside, people make getting $15 worth of freaking free product look amazing, and Dude, free product doesn't pay the bills, okay? Getting free product on Instagram is not gonna take you to Paris, buy you Chanel, buy Louis Vuitton. All of it is such a facade, guys, that you look at these people and you think that they're really successful and they're making all of this money, and I promise you 90% of the people you're seeing can barely pay their bills, okay? They're getting some free masks over here, some free tea over there, and they're doing some advertisement for $100, $50, $20, depending on how many followers you have. People will tell you that I'm lying because they want to look cool, but it is the truth, guys. I am really sorry. So to me, it's like, dude, people are like killing each other for followers and likes, and just like, you know, people say, being famous on Instagram is like having monopoly money. It doesn't mean anything. Like there is no content behind that, you know, and I was getting sucked into that a bit too much. Not that I was out of control, because I've never been out of control, but I was getting kind of sucked in a bit too much, I feel, right? So I do want to grow. I love Instagram. I love interacting with you guys on Instagram. And Instagram for me is a means of sharing beautiful things that I see. You guys know what I like about my channel, and what I like to do on Instagram is go out and show you guys stuff. It's not about taking photos of me or how gorgeous I look or how beautiful I am or how much money I have. My social media is about me sharing with you the things that I'm excited about. So if I go to Chanel, I want to show you all the bags that are there. I want to show you all the outfits, the jewelry. And Instagram allows me to do that on a more real-time basis, because it doesn't require editing like YouTube does, right? So my stories on Instagram are actually my favorite thing to do, because there is no preparation required. I show you what I'm seeing. You guys send me messages. We talk about the cool stuff. And that to me is so much fun. So I will continue to do that. I am no longer posting photos on Instagram every day. I mean, guess what? Screw it. Like, I really couldn't care less right now. I will, if I have opportunities to take pretty photos for you, I absolutely will. But I will not be on this craziness of going every day trying to take photos and freaking neglect everything else that truly matters in my life, just so I have a freaking photo to show to 7% of my following, right? Because the Instagram algorithm right now is ridiculous. So I will continue to post consistently, but it will be on, you know, as regular life permits. I will take cool photos for you. Now my stories are definitely gonna continue strong, because that's my favorite part. And then YouTube is my true passion. You know, I like video way more than photos. I feel like I'm a person that's really opinionated, and photos don't give me like the right venue for that. Like, I want to help people, I want to inspire people, I want to help you guys be successful in your careers and be successful women and men and independent. And a pretty photo on Instagram is not the right platform for me. You know what I mean? So, and then the other piece is I enjoy editing. Like, I've been learning about editing. I want to make more like cinematography stuff, and that part, you know, Instagram doesn't have that. So I feel like my true love and my true passion is really you guys on YouTube who are here supporting me and watching all of my videos. So I know I talked a lot, and believe me, I talk like hell. The subscribers know, so you don't like people that talk too much, man, you're in the wrong channel, because I can talk, okay? So that was the reason why I have been going for a while. And then now let's talk a little bit about what's been going on in 2018 for me. You guys know 2018 was a very challenging year for me in more ways than one. The move was extremely challenging. It disrupted our whole life for more than half of the year. It was crazy, but totally worth it, because we are so happy here in Florida. And so that was a huge piece of it. I had a lot of stress related to social media. You guys know that very clearly if you have been with me for a while. And I think it was a wake-up call for me, because I started my social media, I feel like I was a little bit naive, you know? I feel like when you are surrounded by good people in your real life, you kind of assume that everybody's gonna be like that, because that's all you've seen, right? I have always had really great people around me, professional people at work, people that are kind-hearted, people that are successful, intelligent, that have integrity. And I came into social media kind of like opening myself and opening my heart, thinking that the whole world is like that, you know. And I know that's pretty naive on my end, but it's the truth of it, you know. I thought you know, everybody's good and everybody has good intentions and people tell the truth and people are supportive of each other. And the reality is that it is not like that at all. I mean, duh, right? It's very different, you know. So in the beginning, I remember I used to meet my viewers, you know, I used to post on Instagram my trips, and if somebody was like, Eric, I like you, let's get together, I would go and meet them. And because of one really bad experience, it has changed everything for me. I don't do meetups, I don't post where I am right now. All of my travel posts are after the travel has ended. Nothing I post anymore is on real time. I am way more conscientious about security in my house, security of my family, security when we are posting things, saying where we are. It has been kind of like a wake-up call for me. I mean, there are seriously evil people out there that they want to destroy you because they're jealous of you and because they wish they have the things you have, or because they just don't like you, you know? It's the reality of it. All you have to do is look at comments on YouTube and you will see how many pathetic losers are out there, you know? So it has been I feel like I'm starting older and wiser, definitely a bit more cautious, I would say, with the people I interact with, cautious with how much I put out there for people to see, and then also disappointed, you know, like people are not, there are, I don't want to sound really negative, because there are amazing people out there, and 99% of the people out there are good people, right? You guys, like, I have so many of you that I just love, that I see your names, I remember your comments, I remember your support. Like, you guys are truly amazing. But what we don't realize is that sometimes the 1% of the evil, the 1% of the jealous, of the negative, they destroy everything for the good people, right? So because of one bad experience, I don't meet my subscribers anymore. I don't go have coffee with subscribers anymore when I travel and I visit your city. Unfortunately, the small bad percentage ruins for all of the good people. And then the other piece is, through my bad experience, I realized a lot of people are not supportive, you know. People nowadays are really selfish. They are in for themselves, and if they see something negative happening to somebody else, most people will distance themselves instead of jumping in and helping you, or helping you with a cause, or speaking up, or bringing awareness to an issue. Most people will be like, screw that, I don't want to get involved in drama. I'm here worried about my perfect channel and my perfect Instagram, and I don't care if I see somebody else being stabbed on the street in front of me. I'm just gonna look the other way and pretend I'm not part of this. Really disappointing. Like, human beings sometimes are just so disappointing, and that's why the world is the way it is today, because we don't support each other, we are not united, we don't look at each other as human beings, you know, we look at each other as colors, races, financial status, political affiliation. You don't look at a person for who they are as an individual. You know, it's so sad that we cannot get over the separation, and it is so sad that people no longer care about the common good, I guess, is the reality of it. People are in for themselves, and I'm not gonna taint my channel by getting involved in this drama. I'm not gonna speak up on behalf of these people, even though I know everything that's going on. I'm not gonna say anything about it because I don't wanna get involved in negativity. I think that type of behavior is pathetic. So, you know, it was a year of discovery and awareness for me. And, you know, it was also a year where I found out who my true friends, my true supporters are. Like, who are my ride and dies, right? And I have a lot of ride and dies. So on the positive side, when shit hits the fan, all the fake people disappear and your ride and dies stay, right? And to me, it was really cool to see who are my ride and dies. I am so grateful for the crazy amount of support that I had this year through really crazy shit that has gone down. And some people were just like pouring support and pouring words of encouragement. I had one person that said, Erica, I work at Universal Studios. I don't like to see you cry. Can I give you tickets to come to Universal Studios with your family to have you have a good day? So, talking about that, so Lulu, if you're watching, that is you. I actually get a little bit teary-eyed, because for people like Lulu, I know she doesn't get invitations, you know, tickets for the parks here in Orlando. It's hard to get. You only get a certain amount as an employee. And this person took away from her stash to give 3 tickets to me and my husband and my daughter so we could have a good time, because I was going through some real tough times. So things like this really touch my heart, and I know I get emotional, but it just, things like this kind of like restore my faith in people, in humanity, I guess, you know? So a lot of crazy things, but also a lot of amazing things and a lot of great support. And then I made amazing friends this past year through social media who have become my real life friends, like my real life ride and die friends. And these are people that I would have never met if I didn't get into social media, because my regular life doesn't typically allow me to meet people like that. So it has brought a lot of positives, but it has brought also a lot of craziness. So I'm starting 2019 a lot more careful, a lot more cautious, a lot more reserved. And then a couple other things that happened too. You know, we had a couple of scary things happen. You know, my daughter had a health scare. She had a mass on one of her lymph nodes this year. And that for me was so scary, and also put things in perspective for me, because man, you know, we are so worried about, do I look cute? Can I take a photo? Let me put a cool outfit. You know, this is my haul. This is what I bought. And when my daughter, it was funny because I was having dinner at home at one time. We were still in Boston. And she said, Mom, I'm feeling this little nodule here on my stomach. And the moment I touched it, I was like, man, this is something. Like I knew it. Like I had my whole stomach dropped, you know, because I knew something was going on. And obviously I didn't want to show her my desperation inside, but that moment I couldn't sleep for weeks. I called the doctor. We went to the doctor. The doctor was like, well, we need to do an ultrasound. We do an ultrasound, and they're like, yeah, there is a mass in her lymph node. And whenever you say this, what do you think? Cancer, right? It's the first thing that comes to your mind. And guys, I cannot tell you how many days and nights I spent at home crying, praying. I didn't sleep because the thought of losing my daughter was just more than I could bear. So thankfully, everything ended up okay. She was able to remove it. It was not cancer. So she took it out. You know, she took that part of the lymph node out in the surgery, and everything was okay. But again, that was something that happened this past year that also made me put things in perspective, that, you know, nothing matters. You know, nothing matters if you don't have health, and if the people you love are not well. You know, that is the most important thing in life, is the people you love. So with that, I was like, man, you know, who gives a shit about Instagram or any of this other craziness going on? All I want in my life is my husband and my daughter by my side. It's seriously all I need in life. Anything else, if I lose my job tomorrow, I don't care. I'm an engineer. I'll find another job in 2 seconds, right? But that is irreplaceable. So that to me also put things into perspective. And not that I was materialistic before. I have always known what is important in life. You know, I always think about it every day. I always am grateful to God every day. But a real scare like that just kind of brings you back to planet Earth in 0.2 seconds, right? So that was also something really big that took a toll on me this past year. So I'm starting 2019 a very different person than when I started 2018. I am wiser. I feel like I am very protective of my time with the people that I love, of taking care of my health. You know, I was really neglecting my health last year. I was so busy. I was traveling so much. Every minute of every day was taken by something. And I stopped working out. I stopped eating healthy. I was not going to the doctor. I was overdue for every exam that you can think of. And this year is like a 180. I'm already back on my diet. I'm already back on the gym. I have gone to the doctor. I have done my mammogram. Like, I am really taking care of the things that really matter. And then I feel like I will be a much better YouTuber and a much better Instagrammer, just living a more balanced life. You know what I mean? I was reading, someone sent me a video this week, and it was really interesting, guys, because he was talking about how people don't enjoy the moment. We don't enjoy the moment anymore, right? We don't pay attention to what's going on in life right now. We are always on our phone. You're always waiting for something. You're always waiting for the weekend to have fun. You're waiting for your vacation to come for you to have fun. You're waiting for you to retire. You're waiting for that trip. You're waiting for that money to come. You're waiting for you to graduate college so you can have some money. And you are not paying attention to the right now, you know? And this video said something really interesting, because he was saying that in life, we are always looking for 3 things, right? Money, time, and energy. When we are young, we have energy and we have time, but we don't have money. When we are an adult, we have money and we have energy, but we don't have time because you're working, you're trying to get your career going. And then when you're old, you have the time, you have the money, but you don't have the energy anymore. So things in life are never perfect, guys. So you have to live right now. If you're having a lunch with your husband, with your partner, with your boyfriend, freaking pay attention to him, pay attention to her, give him kisses, have an engaging conversation, have a romantic moment, you know. If you're spending time with your kids, be present with your kids. Just enjoy life, because what's gonna happen is your life is gonna fly by and you are always waiting on something to happen, but your life is actually happening right now. So happiness in life is not a destination like they say, but it is really the journey. Is you every day taking time to have fun with the people you love, to cherish a moment, to be proud of something, to focus on something, create something, give somebody some love, help somebody, do the things you love a little bit every day. So that's my main mission for 2019. And then in terms of the channel and the content for the channel, things are so not gonna change. All of the fabulous vlogs are gonna continue to come, and actually the videos are gonna be much better because since I have moved to Florida, guys, there's so many more events here for me to attend, so many more places for me to go shopping. There is a Chanel super close to my house, a Louis Vuitton. I am a few hours away from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, Boca Raton. I mean, I have luxury galore around here. So the shopping vlogs are definitely gonna continue to be fabulous and actually get even better because, like I said before, I'm gonna continue. I have been researching a lot about editing, learning new tricks. You know, that's the thing about me. Like when I go into something, I always have to get better. I like to research, I like to learn new things. So I want to make my vlogs the bomb, guys, like an experience that you don't get on any other channel. So that's just gonna get better for you. And then I also want to do more videos on career. You know, my video about career did really well and kind of gave you guys a little bit of a glimpse, you know, on how my career life happened. I want to give you more tips on how to be successful, on how to be confident, on how to succeed in the professional world, in a world that's full of men, right? I feel like I work in such an amazing place, guys. I traveled for work last week for a very important project that I'm working on. And the two leaders of this project are women, and I was just sitting there watching them talk, just in awe. Like, I am surrounded by the most amazing leader women, intelligent women that are out there, you know, that are in the industry. And I feel like I have to pass a little bit of this knowledge to you to help you be successful. You know, that is part of my mission with my channel. So you're gonna see more videos about that. I am gonna sprinkle a couple of other things on my channel. You know, it's not gonna be just shopping vlogs. I have 15 million ideas going on in my head right now of things that I wanna do, but I do wanna do some fitness tips, some nutrition. I know a lot about nutrition and about fitness. I know that that's something that I don't showcase on my channel very much. But before I had my channel, I actually worked with my husband on his fitness channel. I developed content for him. I read tons of scientific studies on nutrition, on fitness. I know about workouts. I know about, you know, food, what to eat to look good and ripped. And I also want to pass this knowledge to you because, you know, especially for you ladies out there that are on your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, because you are older, it does not mean you cannot look amazing and be sexy and be hot, you know. I want to give you some tips to help you keep yourself in shape so you can keep your mojo, man, because age is nothing but a number, right? And then continue to talk to you guys about trends and show you what's coming up, showing you new collections. Here I have a lot more access to boutiques where I can go and show you what is the latest collection for Dior and show you what are the things that are in store. What is the latest collection for Louis Vuitton or Chanel. Show you previews of things that are coming out so you can see things for your wish list before they even hit stores. So I'm definitely gonna focus on giving you more kind of like on the cusp, super latest news in terms of luxury, so you can come here to see all of the stuff that's going down before it is everywhere else, right? And then I want to do some tips on beauty as well, you know, like hair, makeup, like all kinds of like varied things. The channel is always going to be mainly about luxury fashion. I mean, that's my jam, right? But I will sprinkle it with a couple of other things things to make sure that all of you are getting a little bit of entertainment and also knowledge, because I do want you to watch my channel and leave better than when you walked in, right? Before you watch the video. So lots of amazing things coming for this year. I hope you are excited, because I am so excited. I feel so re-energized. I feel more balanced. I feel happier. I'm in my house. I'm in my dream house. I mean, I can't be more grateful than this, right? I'm going on a journey to decorate my house. You guys have been asking for a home tour. You know, I've been getting messages about that. There will definitely be a home tour, but I need a few months, guys. Like, I still have boxes everywhere. I have no furniture. We threw away a lot of stuff in terms of furniture before we moved. And then the stuff I do have, it looks so small in this house because it's so much bigger than the one we had before in Boston that everything looks mini. I mean, no kidding. So I will need a few months to do some decorating, to finish my unpacking. And then my closet, here's the scoop on my closet, okay? I am combining 2 rooms upstairs in my house. One is a movie room and one is a bedroom to make the most badass closet of my dreams, okay? This is the it house for me, so I'm doing everything exactly how I want. So what that means is that I'm gonna have to do some construction first to break down a wall and actually combine the 2 rooms together. And then after that, hire a professional company to come here and then do the shelving and do all of the look. I'm already researching all of that. I have an idea of what I want my closet to look like, and that's gonna cost. So I also need a few months to save for that, because that's not gonna be cheap. So the closet tour is probably gonna happen down the road, because I still have a lot of work to do to make it happen. But I promise you it is coming. And then what's gonna happen is, because I am looking for things for my house, I'm also doing some videos on decorating. I actually just filmed a vlog for you guys. I went to Restoration Hardware in Palm Beach here in Florida. One of the most beautiful restoration hardware stores I have ever seen, okay? And the stuff there is like the Hermes of furniture, okay? So I filmed everything for you, so I'm gonna add a touch of decorating to the channel, which is something new that I didn't have before, because I wasn't really in a decorating groove in the other house, right? So lots of fun things coming up, lots of excitement for you. If you want something else, of course, put it on the comments below, because you know, I am here to please you guys and to make you happy and to keep you entertained. So let me know if you have any other ideas, but I am back to stay, my peeps. I'm ready for a fabulous 2019. I am ready to continue to grow my channel. And you know, I just wanted to wrap this video. I know this has been a really long video, but so much ground to cover. But I just wanted to say I am so grateful for your support. This past year has been one of the most challenging years of truly my life. I'm not exaggerating. And you guys have been so supportive. You have been so loyal. I just cannot even express to you guys how grateful I am to have you, you know, that you take time out of your life, your real life, to sit here with me and watch me talk and go through my trials and tribulations with me. You guys know I don't hide anything, you know. If I'm hurting, I'm hurting. If I'm happy, I'm happy. I'm not here to put up a front of this perfect life, because I don't have a perfect life. I get to do a lot of cool things in my life, you know, that I love to share with you. All of my trips, all of the shopping, the fun times at home, fun times with my friends. Yes, I do a lot of wonderful things, but don't you guys ever think for a minute that my life is perfect. Nobody's life is ever perfect, and social media is making a lot of people feel really bad and inferior and questioning their lives and making them feel like they are less, because people portray perfection, and that is a lie, guys. That is a complete lie. No life is perfect. So I'm just so happy to have you by my side, and you know I'm not perfect. Sometimes I might say something you guys don't like. I might do things you don't agree with, but I appreciate that you are ride and die for me, and you support me no matter what. You respect the fact that we are different and we might have different opinions on whether it's fashion or life or career, whatever it may be, that you're still here for it. So that truly means the world to me. That to me, I would rather have 100 loyal followers than 100,000 flaky followers, that the first time I say something wrong, they're gonna turn around and unsubscribe. You know, I feel like, you know, you guys are my friends. Like, you watch my life, you know so much about my life, and I am so eternally grateful for you being here and for you being me, giving me your unconditional love and support. So I am ready for another year of a lot less challenges. I want 2019 to be a lot more chill than 2018, and a lot more about family, about fun, about travel, you know, and just having fun with you guys and bringing you guys along for the ride with me. So with that being said, welcome 2019. Thank you so much for your support in 2018, and I hope you're ready for a fabulous ride, because baby, we are gonna get on it. I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. Love you. Bye.